Are we overlanding?
We're either overlanding, bushcrafting, van lifing,
Boondocking? What are we?
whatever the cool thing is to do now.
Maybe if you're watching this, you should tell us what we are in the comments. And nobody in the trailhead's campground so far. This is what I like to see. We came out here and we picked this because we don't want to pay for camping. And we were hoping no one would be out here, and so far we've been proven right. See what it looks like further up. Alright, we're here. It's kind of a parking lot, but there's no rule that says you can't camp. It feels weird with a couple cars in it, not gonna lie, but I think they're day camping.
We're gonna wake up to a parking lot full of hikers.
Hey, my boy.
Doesn't even look real.
Alright, I think we've checked it out. We'll be here for the night. Set up our sleeping accommodations for the night now. Alright. I mean, nothing super fancy, but hey.
Alright, set up.
Got all we need. Are we overlanding?
We're either overlanding, bushcrafting, van lifing,
Boondocking? What are we?
whatever the cool thing is to do now.
Maybe if you're watching this, you should tell us what we are in the comments.
No, douchebag!
Please don't tell us we're douchebagging. I'll probably cry. We are just two folks who don't want to pay for camping and don't want to camp in a campground is really all this is. We don't want to camp next to people, which is kind of ironic considering there's a truck there and a truck there.
But technically no people. They got eaten by grizzly bears on the trail.
How's it coming? How's it coming? Kind of give us a quick overview of how we came up with this system.
We're cheap and didn't want to buy a canopy. Bought some racks and a tarp.
Not a backwoods system, but I think it's gonna work fine.
I know. But when we're driving back down the mountain to a hotel.
So are we gonna strap the tarp to the sides or to the ground?
Wait and see what happens.
It's a little big.
Okay, maybe my calculations were a little off.
Cozy. It's kind of a work in progress, okay. How much was that tool track thing we were looking at in the store?
Oh,
Wasn't it like $800?
Is it Tool or is it Thule?
I think it's Tool.
Should be Tool.
It should be
It's
Tool.
not. It was $800 for pretty much the same thing.
I mean, really. Hey, you know what? I'll take this system any day.
Not pretty.
But
It's gonna keep you dry, gonna keep you warm, gonna keep the bugs out.
it's a pretty good solution. All we need.
$20 tarp, $1,500 canopy.
You pick.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think this might be the first time my dog has ever gone camping. And he is exhausted already. Behold. So, fun fact, the Sony a6000, which is what I have, has really bad battery life. So I used this on and off today and I went through one battery. And then I forgot my battery chargers and I forgot a battery, so I only have 2 more batteries to go. So it should be interesting. I think I have enough, but if anybody has any recommendations on a better battery charger or like a better off-brand of Sony a6000 batteries, I'd really appreciate it because these mofos run out so fast. So we also forgot a pan to cook things in. I promise we're prepared and capable of camping out here. We just up and leave our house, you guys. Like, we don't really plan these things ahead. We just decide we want to go somewhere. Oh, we do have a pan.
Like, schedules and planning is kind of stressful because if something goes wrong, then, oh no, the whole schedules are out of whack. It just seems like so much work.
You don't have to plan for eons and weeks and days. You kind of just throw a tarp over the back of your truck rack and go. I mean, we have a cooler with the booze. We grabbed literally whatever was in our fridge, and we just went. Cooking is kind of like an episode of Chopped camping style out here. But hey, we're here. Exactly how you make a memory. At least this time we brought more than the clothing on our back. When we went out to Glacier, we brought nothing. We literally left that house with the clothing on our back, a dog leash, and a bag of dog food. That was already in the truck, so it doesn't really count. We brought nothing with us, and we ended up being in Montana for like 3 days. Don't ask. We had to buy a couple things like toothbrushes. Great memories. Saw a couple grizzlies. I'll link the video here and you guys can't see them, but the bats are starting to come out. It's actually pretty cool to watch them. I used to be terrified of them, and I still don't really like them. But the bats do good things, like eating all the mosquitoes, so I'm okay with it. It's kind of cool to watch them like dive bomb and stuff. If our ancestors could eat with their hands, so can we. Oh, what are we making, Chef Luke?
I don't know, casserole of the fridge casserole.
True. So we have questionable hamburger, taco seasoning, an embarrassing amount of jalapenos, and onions.
I cannot believe we forgot everything.
Now, cooking camping style.
What if they both walked out right now?
Can I put these in the meat?
Yeah.
Is anybody else obsessed with taco seasoning like I am? Okay.
Sometimes when you're overlanding, van lifing, bushcrafting, whatever it is we're doing, gotta compromise or improvise.
So what is that again? Tire gauge pressure?
It's a macaroni stir. This is why you buy all the products that everybody's trying to sell you on YouTube.
So babe, for eating utensils tonight, your options are a Leatherman, good choice, a trailer lock and pin, or my personal favorite, a chip bag clamp, which can be used as chopsticks or a sort of Wendy's Frosty spoon screw. Oh, the tortillas.
On fire.
Yeah, ooh, getting nice and firm.
Cheers.
Bon appetit.
There's minimal bugs in there, right?
Gotta be. It's almost like stroganoff, but with taco seasoning.
I mean, if I didn't know how it was made, I'd be a little upset, but good. Good with that.
Not mad. Not mad at all.
Not good.
Well, what's your definition of good?
Probably something that wasn't made with a tire pressure gauge.
Shutting her down for the night. Welcome to our crib. We've got the mattress, the sleeping bag, pillows. One thing I love about this is my truck box. Makes the perfect little headboard space to put all your stuff. This has been really fun.
It's tight. Yeah, a little like a tiger. It's cozy though.
Oh, wish us luck. We'll see how this holds up through the night. We slept pretty good. We kind of slid down. But we stayed warm.
No grizzly bears.
No grizzly bears. What'd you think?
Oh, it wasn't too bad. I thought it would be colder for how high up we were, but it was comfortable. This tarp actually keeps a lot of the sun out too.
Yeah. Held up pretty good.
Oh.
We slept pretty good. Belly, did you sleep good? All right. She's all wrapped up. How long would you say that took?
Oh, we were dilly-dallying, so
It didn't take that long.
10 minutes if you really want to.
Yeah.
That giant tarp didn't help. Tarp size matters, boys. I mean, really, the whole camp is just that.
So we just drove up the road past our camping site just to kind of check it out. And damn! That is wild. We'll definitely have to come back. I kind of want to hike it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Listen,
I love high alpine. We made a little pit stop at an estate sale and Luke found a fire extinguisher.
So, we're off to our second location. Just found a random road in the middle of nowhere. And now we're just gonna see where it ends up. We could
Probably come back even further if you wanted. This looks like an old road. Here is the road we came in on. Not bad. Bonus points if people know what these are. Okay, so my phone is full of storage. I couldn't do a time lapse. We're doing our DIY truck tent a little differently this time. We've put the tarp long ways on it instead of short ways. So we have a ton of extra space out here. And we're gonna try to kind of DIY redneck rig something up. Luke is working on the second part of it right now. But again, this was literally just, we don't even have it tied down right now. It's just wedged in between my truck cab and my truck bed. But again, nothing too fancy about this, guys. We just have the rack Luke put on. We put a metal pole in the middle, and we literally just used whatever we had in the cab. We found some string for kind of the support on this side, and then over there we used a strap for support. So maybe eventually we will build kind of more permanent something, but for now it works. Very impressed.
I mean, it does look ramshackle, but hey.
So now it's a DIY Overland truck tent motorhome?
Yeah.
DIY Overland truck tent canopy? With the extension.
Dominium.
I am just so impressed. And this was all made with some string we found in the truck. And sticks and Luke's hatchet. Look at these. He made.
Maybe it's a stick.
I'm just so impressed. YouTube will be impressed.
No, they're gonna be like, it's a fucking stick, you idiots.
People spend thousands of dollars on a setup, and the only difference is a little bit of nylon and carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber with your stupid science. You need science when you have Harbor Freight.
Hey.
The wind's starting to pick up.
This might completely backfire.
Finally have our first epic disaster film.
Well, oh Jesus. We tried. One post down. Oh, it was the thingy? Do we need to make that hole deeper?
That doesn't matter. It's these that matter.
I'm still very impressed. Thanks, my love. It's hot. Getting toasty in here. Our little awning is working perfectly. So we wanted a fire. We got one started. But then we thought, what if something happens?
We just happened to buy.
We just so Babe!
He's dirty.
for the non-educated folks at home. Do you want to tell them what's in a fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher is usually a dry chemical. This is a wet water can. It's water with dish soap under compression with air.
Fascinating.
That's all it is.
It's really fascinating.
Do a lot of work with one.
We could do the dishes.
We're gonna do the dishes.
Not too shabby, dear.
Belly carriers. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all for us. I'm gonna sign off. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. See ya in the morning.
Good.
I think we're good. Are you good, Murphy? Maybe. Never know. Alrighty.